Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Teak and Mead. We are doing our part 2 for Groenfell today.
Yeah, we finally got the Wayfarer in, so
We're going to be giving that a shot. And then we have two other companies that we found at our local Total Wine. We have Chaucers, which is actually predominantly a winery company out of California. And then we found another one from London called Gosnells. So, kind of curious how that one's going to turn out.
and
We'll see.
and with them, I'm gonna grab the box.
Yeah.
They do a nice little
Variety pack. So, give that a shot today. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Craig did some digging again. With Chaucers and Gosnells, we couldn't really find a whole lot. But with the Old Wayfarer from Groenfell, it's based on an ancient Germanic warrior drink. It is the world's first craft amber mead. It's brewed with a blend of amber honey, dark natural sugars, and German yeast, all aged on toasted oak, and has notes of bourbon, molasses, and spices. This mead comes in at 6.8% alcohol by volume. So we've had it before. I think the first time that we ordered it, Craig likes it a lot more than I do. But let's go ahead and crack it open and give it a shot. I get my hand underneath it.
You want some help?
No, I got it. I was either going to use my fingernails or my teeth, one of the two. So, as you can see, it is more of an amber color. It's almost the same kind of color as the Valkyrie's Choice, although that one was a little bit more golden.
Yeah, it's got a good kind of thick look to it, but it's nice and smooth.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really smell anything today. I smell the honey, but that's really it.
Yeah, you get maybe a touch of the bourbon at the tail end.
Maybe.
But all right, let's go.
Let's go.
It's definitely a little bit more bitter than the Valkyrie's Choice,
Mm-hmm.
but not overpowering. Still smooth like always.
Yeah, that kind of smoked wood barrel is there at the end. It's
Yep.
a little smooth.
And you get that kind of that yeasty flavor at the back end as well.
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's just not my favorite.
It's fine with me.
Yeah, we need to drink more of it. Next up, we have 3 different meads from Chaucers. We have their raspberry mead, their regular mead, and then what is this one?
That's the sparkling.
This is a sparkling mead?
Yep.
I didn't even know that existed. The little bit of information we do have on them, they're part of Bargetto Winery. They've been producing honey mead and fruit wines for over
50 years.
Having a rough day. Over 50 years in Santa Cruz, California. It's made from beehive honey throughout the Sierras. They use 3 different types of honey: cotton, alfalfa, and orange blossom and sage honey. The raspberry mead, which we're going to try first, is a blend of their mead and their raspberry wine. It's kind of different, I guess. So,
Since it's already open.
yeah, we already trying to kind of taste this one a little earlier today.
And cooking with it with
Yeah, this is probably more like the texture of this one is more of a wine than anything else. I think when we tasted it earlier,
Yeah, it's
It's definitely got the clarity of a wine.
yeah, it's
It
85%.
smells like a sweet wine.
It's 85% of their mead, along with
No. It's
yeah
85% of their wine.
honey wine.
Oh, their
mead.
honey wine. Okay.
And 15% of their raspberry. It's definitely smooth. You can really taste that raspberry.
Yeah. So this one, if you're more of a wine person than a mead person, this is definitely one that you would want to try. It's sweet. It's a sweet wine. Um, it's. I think we were a little spoiled with Groenfell, but it's definitely good. It's just not as full-bodied as the Groenfell meadery.
Yeah, and it definitely has that reddish pinkish tinge like you would expect from a light red wine.
Yeah, it's good. It's very sweet. You do have that kind of intense raspberry flavor,
and then a little bit of a kind of a bitterness at the back end.
Yeah,
that's nice. I like that.
It is nice. It's very smooth. Well,
because we already screwed up and
yeah. Their regular mead apparently is advertised as a mead for all seasons, cold or hot, spiced or not. And it kind of comes with a brewing bag, I guess, if you wanted to throw spices into it.
You might want to try that one of these days.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we'll do a. If y'all want to, we'll do a mixing and cooking with mead. Give you some ideas and stuff like
maybe.
that.
If you guys have any other kind of suggestions, then feel free to let us know. It's again more of a wine kind of body to it.
Definitely pull a lot of that typical mead sweetness in the smell.
Yeah. But it does still have more of the texture of a wine.
Yeah. Although I definitely agree with him. It would be really good as a spice, like in a wassail or something of that nature.
There's something in there that I can't quite place the flavor. It's kind of like it reminds me of a candy.
And it kind of does this sweet, little bit of a bitterness in the middle, and then back to the sweet real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of teases you with that bitterness, which
it's an interesting kind of flavor profile, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. But yeah, if you're not into like typical meads, then definitely give Chaucers a shot. Their meads are, like I said, they're more like wines. They're sweet like a lot of wines.
Yeah.
So they're pretty good. And then we have their sparkling mead that has a flavor profile of orange and ginger, with aromas of fresh honey, and it's light with champagne-like bubbles, apparently.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the champagne-ness there.
Yeah.
Real sweet.
It smells like almost like a champagne.
Yeah. And that bubbly, you get this nice bubbly.
It almost tastes like a prosecco.
Yeah, this bubbly feeling almost immediately.
fizzy.
Along with the beautiful sweetness they have on their regular mead. That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, they've actually got a description in the back. And it says, from the Greeks to the Vikings to the English, mead has enough myth, romance, and folklore to fill a moat. Chaucers Cellars has been producing this ancient honey wine known as mead since 1970. Experienced our new mead in a semi-dry style with effervescence to pique your palate. Which, if you don't know what that means, it's the bubbly. It showcases vibrant honey aromas and flavors with a captivating ginger and orange zest finish. And that's really all it kind of says. But it's good. I really like that one. If I was gonna go, I don't really go in for sweet wines that much. I myself kind of prefer the dry red wines. I've just never been a huge fan of champagne or anything like that, but that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's got a good smoothness plus that bubbly with it. Good mixture.
Yeah. All right, and then I guess the last on our list, we have 4 different ones from Gosnells. Go ahead and open this box up. We don't have any information on how they started or where they're from, other than knowing that they're from London.
I did the digging I could for them, but I couldn't find a lot. Plus, we're trying to beat the rain, so.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the first up is their sour mead. It just says complex layers of flavor, puckering sourness and honey notes. And then we're gonna try their citrusy, which is a blend of honey, lemon, tarragon, and hops with a salt finish.
I guess you're gonna try that one.
Yeah, probably. They have a hopped, which is inspired by juicy IPAs, made with hops for a drier floral finish. I don't know if there's any reason why
I'll taste it.
yeah, you just,
Yep, we'll go from there.
yeah. And then we have the hibiscus mead, which is their only pink mead. They brew it with hibiscus flowers for a fruity tart note. So it'll be kind of interesting to try. Let's go ahead and crack open the sour one, see how that tastes. It's not what I was expecting,
No, not at all.
color-wise.
A light yellowish. And a lot of bubbles, probably because of pouring it. But
Yeah.
that's almost a beery smell.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. It's got just a touch of a sourness to it, but that's really beautiful.
Yeah, I like that. I was not expecting that at all. It's actually not as sour, in my opinion, as they try to portray it as, but it's there enough to kind of entice you into drinking the rest.
Yes.
It's got a very smooth finish. It is very bubbly, but I think most of that was probably just from me pouring it.
Yeah, my granddad would be mad at you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good though.
That is pretty good. Yeah, I can taste. I'm not sure what it is. There's some kind of fruit there, but I don't know what it is. It's not orange or anything that I would immediately recognize, but it does taste pretty good.
Yeah, it's just enough sourness to let you know it's there,
Yeah.
but not overpower you.
Next up, we're gonna do their citrusy, which is, as I said earlier, it's the lemon and tarragon one.
I'll try tasting it.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, I got an EpiPen.
I'll pour you just a little bit.
Yeah. That'll work. So about the same shade of a very light yellow. A lot of bubbles, of course.
It smells like one of the other meads that we've had.
The one that Groenfell made with the hops. You're definitely smelling that hop smell, like an IPA you would expect from.
Well, and this isn't even the IPA one. The IPA one is the green one, but this one definitely has a bit of a hop smell to it. Yeah, so it's definitely got a hops taste. So Craig spit it out because he's definitely allergic to hops. So
I can taste it. I just can't actually drink it.
Yeah,
it is a very smooth, beautiful flavor.
Yeah, I like the flavor profile. It's not overly hop flavored, but it doesn't smell like hops. It doesn't smell sweet either. It's kind of like in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But it smells good. It's got a nice smooth color and finish to it. I don't know if it's one that I would probably drink too often, just personal preference. But
Last remarks?
No, it's definitely citrusy.
Yeah.
But that's what they were going for with the lemon. But it's pretty good.
Ooh, that'd be really good for like a base in a barbecue too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the chicken wings in there.
Yeah. I mean, making a basic barbecue sauce wouldn't be too difficult. Just pour you a little bit.
Go ahead and pour it too there. So that same yellowish color.
Mm-hmm. They all kind of have that same color.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can smell the hops. It's a...
Oh. Yeah. It's very noticeable. This is definitely one that they went for an IPA flavor.
Yeah. I mean, before they almost killed me, I loved IPAs. And it's definitely something I could see myself drinking.
There's a sweetness there. It actually reminds me of the there's an IPA that Shinerbach makes. I used to drink Shinerbach all the time. But they make a IPA that it's called Wild Ram. That hop flavor is a little bit more strong, but you can definitely taste the hops in this one.
Yeah, it's
so if you like IPAs and you want to try an IPA wine, essentially, just if you're curious, this is definitely one that I would probably give it a shot.
Oh, and they hit it on the money. On the back it says juicy yet dry, or dry yet juicy. It's somewhere right in between.
No, that's good. The other cool thing is that these are all 4% alcohol by volume.
Yeah.
So they're kind of the equivalent of your typical light beer. They're really not that strong. So you could pick up a couple of packs of these for a party, if that's what you wanted to do. And it probably have a good time.
Oh yeah.
And lastly, we have our pink and fruity hibiscus mead from Gosnells. See how pink it is. Very pink.
Oh yeah.
That's a very pink one.
I'm just happy this one doesn't have hops. I can actually drink this one.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a rosé.
Yeah. The color kind of resembles the farmhouse from Groenfell a little bit, but the Groenfell is a thicker color.
Yeah.
Probably just more from the nature of the brewing process. It smells fruity. It smells flowery.
It's got a very good, smooth, sweet, just like they said on the can, a smooth, sweet, fruity, tarty flavor.
Yeah, that's I like that.
That makes any sense?
I like that. That's really good. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting one. Hibiscus is one of those kind of weird flavor profiles that some people use. I don't know a whole lot about using it in food, but it seems like it adds a
very nice profile to it.
Yeah, it kind of gets you wondering, like, what is that? It's an interesting one, but it's very good. I don't know that I'd pick up. I don't know. Do they make these in just the singles, or you have to buy the variety pack?
I didn't see.
I know that we found them at Total Wine. They have a whole shelf full of them.
Yeah, the only thing I found at Total Wine was that it was in the variety pack, but.
Okay. Well, maybe we can do some more digging and see if we can pull up that one, since that's one that we like. Some of our other friends may like that one too.
Oh yeah.
And this one too, I guess. Probably not these two. Just.
Yeah, I don't feel like stabbing an EpiPen in my leg.
Yeah, I don't feel like having to do that for you either. But I think that's it. I think that's all we have for today. I think in the coming weeks we're gonna pick up. There's 3 or is it 4 meads from
4? It's 4 from them.
Okay. It's the company that makes Viking's Blood.
And like always, I apologize. I can't remember the name to save my life, and we just looked at it today.
Yeah.
But
a lot of it's more just because we can't pronounce the name. I think we're gonna do that one for our next episode. But if you guys have any suggestions, please let us know. We will look into them. And then there's that one from there's still the meadery up north that we can go check out.
Yeah.
And then there's the one in Colorado that you were talking about, Redstone.
Yes, Redstone. Yeah, we'll get a hold of a few more and go from there.
Yeah.
And maybe we can even go up to the meadery up north.
Yeah,
and see
maybe.
See if they'll let us do a little taping and throw it up on the channel as well.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Since you guys aren't grounded anymore.
Very true.
So, well, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like, follow, and subscribe. Share it with your friends. And again, if you have any suggestions, let us know. We'll definitely check it out, and we'll kind of go from there. So, I guess take your pick of which one.
I gotta go with my
you gotta go with your Wayfarer.
Yeah. I was waiting for this for way too long.
I know. Well, I don't know why. I'll try go for the sparkling mead again. So, I don't know why I like that one, but it's a pretty good one.
If it works, it works, right?
Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and throw the rest of that bottle in there.
So, as always, be safe, drink responsibly, and skål.
Skål.